and those who can't bully. And that's exactly what we have here. It's a desperate measure, a de facto admission that you failed to win the hearts and minds of citizens as to the worthiness of your Irish water proposal. You've been exposed that the amount of money that you plan to collect is roughly equal to the amount it's going to cost you to collect it in the first place. And rather than standing back, admitting that you've got it wrong, listening to the will of the people and abandoning this lunacy, you have decided to plough on. And I honestly think that that will be the rock that you'll perish on. I was going to say that you couldn't make it up, but in actual fact you could make it up, and it has been made up. It was very much the scene from Yes Minister, where the Minister has been shown around the new hospital by the civil servants, and they passed the gleaming canteen, the rows of hundreds of typists, the car park, the communications department and so on, and then they go to the big empty rooms down the back, and the Minister says, "Oh, what's this?" And they say, "Oh, well, they're the wards. We haven't got the money to open them." That's what Irish Water is. Hundreds of millions on meters, tens of millions on consultants, hundreds of thousands on advertising, hundreds of workers in a call centre, money for nothing, when what you should have been doing was fixing the leaks and encourage people to conserve water. And the Irish people have seen through you. That's why we're here today. You've lost that argument. People know we've paid for water. We've paid for it through our taxation and public services. We're not going to pay for a big monstrosity quango that soaks up money. I would put it to you, Minister, that in actual fact, this bill is, I think, a monument to your failure. Because you're really, by being here today, you're admitting that you failed to convince the people with the carrot of the reduced bills, because they all know they're going to increase again, and the €100 giveaways. So now you have to resort to the stick. But let's be honest here, it really is a bit of a pathetic stick, and I don't think anybody is going to be really trembling in front of it, because despite your allusions to it today, the reality is this isn't legislation to take money from tenants' deposits, which would be completely and utterly unworkable, and the landlords of Ireland aren't going to operate as your debt collectors. You're not able to take it from people's wages. You've clearly not won it, the ability for them to give you the money voluntarily. So I would put it to you that you're on a loser on this. The people have seen through you. They're off their knees. They're not going to be conned. They weren't conned by the carrot, and they're certainly not going to be conned by your pathetic stick.
I'll call on Deputy Boyd Barrett. You have 3 minutes.